Hey y'all, this is Brandy from Southern Crafts DIY, and I want to say hey to all my returning viewers and welcome any new viewers. So if you follow me on social media, which links are down below, you'll have seen a list of everything needed for today's project. And you don't need to get this exact thing, but I just wanted to show y'all something, and we'll get more into it as I'm explaining to you what I have. So okay, let's go ahead and jump in. I'll show you what is needed for this project. Alright, so I'm going to explain a little bit more. Like I said, you don't have to get this exact thing. I went on a website called Beadbox Bargains, and I bought a kit of jewelry making stuff, beads and stuff. So I got the Midnight Menagerie collection, and I'm going to go over and show you why I think it's a good deal and what I got in it. So we're going to start with the different things. Give me 1 second. Alright, y'all. So I'm going to go into each piece that I'm going to show you and explain the different stuff. So I paid about $30 something for this kit, and its estimated value is like $90. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you the different things. Okay, so the first thing I got is a 26 by 46 millimeter brass and golden sheen Ottiston bat pendant, and it is super cute. I will open the stuff if need be, but right now I just want to show you what I got. So that is something that's super cute. Obviously it hangs upside down, which I am totally fine with. So that's one of the things I got. And as you can see, like I said, it's the Midnight Menagerie collection. And this by itself costs $5.99, $6. So yeah, not a bad deal. Alright, so the next thing I got is antique silver cat and moon pendant with glass, and it retails at $3.99, and it's 31 by 27 millimeter. And look how pretty that is, y'all. I think that is so cute. Now the bats and the cat pendants are actually what drew me to this box, because I love spooky and Halloweeny stuff. So look how gorgeous that is. So this retails at $3.99, so you know, I got that also. Alright, and so I got these 7.5 inch strand of 8 millimeter golden sheen Ottiston round beads, and these retail at $4.99. And it's just so up my alley, all this stuff. I love it, and I'm just so happy with it. So, and then I got a 7.5 inch strand of 4 by 3 millimeter golden sheen Ottiston faceted rondelle. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. It's RONDELLE beads. I'm not very familiar with all these words, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. I just find stuff I like and I make stuff with it. Alright, and then the next one is a 15 inch strand of 6 millimeter black agate dyed heated round beads, and they retail at they also retail at $6.99. I think I told you the last one retailed at $6.99. And if I didn't, so look at this, y'all. They're so pretty. Here, let me pull these out, because I'm going to pull these out. Let's just show you. Look at that. They got different color, you know. They're not just black, you know. They got some white, I believe it is. Okay, and then the next set is an 8 by 6 millimeter Malaysia Jade dyed quartz rondelles in October Nights. So that's the color it's called, I guess. And it is so pretty, y'all. And I got these for $5.99. And yes, I know this is gonna be long-winded, but I just want to show you everything. I want to show you and explain to you everything I got and why I think it's such a good deal. So this is a 6-pack of 13 by 10 millimeter black onyx barrel beads, and these are retail about $4, $3.99, $4. So, and I think they're so cool. And I'm going to show you some of the next set of beads are just so cool looking. Okay, so these are a 10-pack of 10 millimeter agate striped DZI beads. I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm not even going to try. I don't want to murder it. And they retail about $6, so that's pretty cool. And then these are so pretty. This is a 16 inch strand of 8x6mm crystal rondelle beads and moon shadow mix, and they retail for about $5. So you see white and black and clear and silver, and they're so cute. So these retail for about $5, yeah. All right, so then these next ones is a 9.5-inch strand of 6mm crystal English cut round beads and black vitriol, I don't know, but they're just like clear black, y'all. Clear black. Sorry, I get excited and I don't even realize I'm not got them in camera, but look at that, y'all. Okay, this next one, and I think I told you those for about $5 retail. This is no, I'm sorry, those are $4. The last one was $5. This is 20 pack of 7.5 by 11mm crystal faceted chevron barrel beads, the black vitriol or whatever it is. Look at that. That is so cool, y'all. Look at that. It's got the little chevron pattern in it, and these are about also $4, and there's 20 of them. So this right here, now this is one of the absolute best parts of this. When I opened it, I absolutely love these 3 beads. This is Midnight Moonlight set is what it's called. It's 1 boho bead and 2 glowing lampwork beads, and they retail for about $4 this set. Look at that. I think that is so cool, y'all. Look how pretty it is. And it's imperfect, you know. I don't care, you know. A lot of people want perfection, but I think that looks so cool. I'm sorry. See how it's not perfect? But these beads, oh, I love these. These are so cool, okay? No, I'm geeking out over these beads. That was another thing I absolutely loved when I got this. Like I said, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. When I bought this, I didn't really pay too much attention to the beads because I like the pendant so much. So this next one is a 2-pack of 22 by 19mm enameled cat and crescent moon pendants. Look how pretty those are. They're just so, oh, I'm in love, y'all. I think I'm gonna make a pair of earrings out of these, y'all. Yep. So I've already showed y'all 3 pendants, or is it 4? 3 pendants. All right, so the next one is a 2-pack of 23 by 19. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. The crescent cat and crescent moon pendants retail for about $2.99. The 2-pack. This 2-pack is a 23 by 19mm enameled black donut bat donut pendants, and they retail for about $2. And they are so cute. I think I'll do earrings with these too, so they fit with the whatever I make with the other stuff. So probably do. I got 3 bats, so it'd probably be earring, bracelet, necklace maybe. I don't know. Have to see. So I only showed you 2 bats, but I'm telling you, I got 3 bats, I believe. All right. So the next one is a 4. This is really cool. Okay. So the next one is a 4-pack of 20 by 56 millimeter filigree bat connector charms, and this retails for about $3. The other bats, I think I told you $2, but I mean, you see how this is just piling up? So, and this is so cool, y'all. I think that's so neat. All right, so we got that. So those are filigree bat connector charms for $3. Okay, so I got 10 grams of 5.5 by 2mm corrugated spacer beads, and this retails about $3. Look at all that. See? It's just awesome what you can get for this. Okay. So then I got 10 grams of 6 by 7mm dotted bead caps, and this retails for about $3. I'm going to take them out because I think these are a little bit harder to see than the other ones, because these are bead caps, not spacers. Look at that. That is so cool. There's one upright and there's one that's upside down. So, y'all, this is so cool. And I think I told you, if I didn't, $3 for these. Okay, we're almost done with this So the next one is 2-pack of 21 by 34 millimeter classic twisted toggle clasp. I don't know why I said toggle. And these will retail about $2. I'm going to take them out to give you a good look at it. So I got 2. So you can make 2 pieces of jewelry with these, but I can always add, you know, I got other stuff, so it's not a big deal. But yep, that's that. So we have that. Let me get this back in there. All right, and this retails at $2 if I didn't tell you already. All right, so the next one is 1 meter of 3 by 2 millimeter hypoallergenic stainless steel cable jewelry chain. For about $4. It retails for about $4. So we got pretty good 3 by 2 meter. 1 meter, 3 by 2 millimeter. Sorry. Alright. So then we got, and that was $4. We got 24 by 13 millimeter Audison faceted teardrop pendant. Oh, sorry. My bad. I skipped. So this is a 24 by 13 millimeter Audison faceted teardrop pendant, and it retails for about $6, not 16. And it is really pretty. I like this pendant. Alright. And then last but not least, the 7 inches, a 7-inch strand of 4 millimeter cat's eye glass faceted round beads in light peach for $2.49 is what this retails as. So I got all that, like I said, for like $30, and it's a $90 value. I mean, if you want to, you can go back over what I said and stick it in the calculator and see. But I mean, you got 6, 4, 5, 7, 7, 7, 6, 3, 4, 5, you know, 6. So, you know, that's a lot of money that adds up. All right, so I want to make something with this, but this pack did not come with jump rings, so I went to Hobby Lobby, and they have them for half off. And I bought what I thought was jump rings, and they turned out to be split rings, which is supposed to work a little bit better anyways, so I'm going to use those. So, I haven't figured out what I want to make yet, but I did want to go over this with you, and I will get with you about, I will make it, and then I got jewelry pliers to work with. So let me figure something out real quick. I know I should have figured it out already, but I didn't want to really open the stuff till I showed you it. And also, just to let y'all know, this didn't come with this, but you usually get a free gift when you order from them, which they have a subscription program too, which you get over $70 worth of beads for $25 a month, and it's bargainbeadbox.com. I thought it was Beadbox Bargain, but it's Bargain Beadbox, sorry. And this is a free gift we just got over some bindings we bought. Is some poinsettias. I don't remember what I got with this stuff, but we've ordered from them 3 times, and each time we've gotten a gift. So, all right, let me figure it out, and then I'll get back to it, and we'll make something. All right, y'all, so this is what they're basically going to look like. I'm going to have dangly earrings, and this is the part of the necklace where I'm decorating. So, there's a few more things you need to add when you actually make the necklace. For this one anyways. So, you're going to need some silver wire, This is 45 millimeters. You're going to need, let me find it, they're so small, y'all. Some wire guardians, this is what they look like. Sorry, hold on. Let me find the other piece that was upside down, y'all. You're going to need some crimp tubes, which is what this is what they look like. They got different ones. And then you're going to need I think this is a crimp tool. If you look at it, it's got different shapes. And then you're going to need flush cutter. So I'm going to attempt to do this. I've never actually done this before. This is the first time. So we're going to learn together. So I took a little quick lesson from my mom on this, okay, y'all, because she makes jewelry for her entertainment. And these are actually her things, so I'm going to try not to tear it up. So, give me a second. This wire went loopy on me. And I'm trying not to tear it up, because if you put a crease in it, it will tear up the wire. So, the wire will break eventually. So, I'm trying not to put a crease in it. Especially seeing how it's not mine. Alright. Give me a second. Alright. So, what she told me to do is just to run the wire through each piece in the order that I'm putting it in. But you can do this any way you want. You can do any... You don't have to do these exact beads. You don't have to do this exact shape. I said shape. Design is what I meant. Not shape. So, fingers crossed I do this right. So, these are all the same. I'm not skilled enough to just set them up and just run it all the way through it. So, oopsie, look, I tried and it didn't work. Try to be very careful because I don't want to break this. So you just run it through. After you set your design, you just run it all the way through the whole thing from one end to the other. And I already messed up, so I gotta back it up because one of the beads came off and I don't want to change the design. So we're gonna put this on. I don't know how that fell off, but whatever. I'm trying not to mess this wire up. Y'all, this ain't no joke. This is crazy. So pay close attention when you're beating it, because I didn't even notice that one of them fell off of the board. Now you also, when you do this, they don't have to be matchy each side, but this is how I wanted to look. I thought it looked pretty good, so I'm happy with it, but we try to be careful. Crazy, crazy. I'm trying to find the hole. I was trying to do more than one, but it didn't work, y'all. Apparently I'm not that good at it. See if I can get these two. Nope. Y'all, this is crazy. Oh, I got two on that one. Yay! Excuse me, y'all. As you can see, I'm just taking it and threading it through each one in the order I put it in from right to left. You can do left to right, right to left. It does not matter. Oops, I dropped it. And I can't pick it up. Wow, that's just pathetic. And I haven't even got to the hard part yet, y'all. That's just sad. This is the easy part. Alright. So I've gotten it on there. Alright. So what she told me to do now is to make a mess. She told me to make a mess. Is to put the crimp tube on there. And then I don't know why I shut this back. Let me open it because I don't know why I shut it back, y'all. That was stupid. Alright. And then feed the wire through a wire guardian. I'm hoping I can show y'all. And she said make sure it's nice and got some plenty of room because, like I said, you don't want to bend the wire. Okay, and then once you get that, okay, don't cross the wires. Make sure they stay separate. And then bring the wire guard, the crimp tube up. Thought I crossed them for a second there. You want to make sure they're not crossed at all. Don't cross. Alright. Let me make sure it's not crossed. I'm having problems here, y'all. It crossed. Oh, why do you keep crossing on me? Alright. And then you take the back of the crimp tool and you crimp it. Then you turn to the side and you put it in the front. And I think I got it. Nope, I did not get it right, y'all. Oh, she's gonna kill me. I wasted one of her crimpers. Let me try again, y'all. This is not easy. Alright, I'm gonna have to redo it. Give me a second, let me try. Alright, y'all, so I'm an idiot. I did it right the first time. I just pulled on the wrong thing to see if it would work, because I'm an idiot. Alright. So I'm gonna go back this way with some of these beads. And I want to run it through some of the beads. And then I'm gonna take my flush cutters, not my flush cutters, but you know what I mean, and I'm gonna cut it flush to the bead. Alright, so, gosh, I feel stupid on that one, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. Alright, so let me find my stuff. I don't know how it got like that, but we're gonna do that. Okay, so now that I got that, right, I'm going to cut the wire on this end probably to, that's not a color, a good distance just to make sure I do this right. That might have been a little too much, but it's fine. And then I'm going to do the other side of the thing. So yeah, I'll try not to do stupid stuff again. No promises, because I do a lot of stupid stuff. I'm great at doing stupid stuff, y'all. Great at it. Alright, so I'm gonna get the crimp tube. I can get it out. Oh, I owe my mom some crimp tubes because I broke like 3 or 4 and I just lost one, I think. So I'm gonna put it on there. And then I'm going to take the wire guardian and do the same thing I did last time. And feed it through. And then I'm going to do like that. And you got to make sure, like I said, that the lines do not cross. The wires don't cross the wire. So you got to be very careful when you do this. You're going to feed the crimp tube back through, and then I'm gonna check to make sure my wires are not crossed, which they are. And then I'm gonna put this all the way up here. You gotta make sure it's tight. Am I crossed again? I think I'm crossed. That's why it's so tight. Yep. All right. And then I'm going to take the back. Gotta make sure it's in that hole. And crimp it all the way. And then turn the side, go to the front hole. And crimp it. No, I don't know. Alright. I guess it's good. Now I'm going to take this. I didn't think that through very well, y'all. It's not going to work the way I want it because I didn't think that through very well. But it's fine. I'll just flush cut this to the crimp bead. Since I didn't think that through very well. Oh my god, y'all, I accidentally cut the other one. Oh well, I'm going to have to redo it. My mom's going to come out. I owe her wire and crimp beads and stuff. So give me a second, let me fix it. Alright y'all, so I got it. Give me a second, y'all. So I didn't have to restring it because I did get it back on there. And it may not be perfect, but it works. I'm still learning. I didn't get it down close enough to the beads, but it works. So there's that. Now, I don't need any more of this stuff that I have on right now. So give me a second. Let me put this stuff up. So I don't need the crimp tubes and the wire guardians anymore. So what I'm going to do for the necklace, because I bought them thinking they were the right thing, I'm going to use my split beads, my split rings, to attach this to the chain, which I'm going to have to cut because the chain is too long. And where did I put the chain? Yeah, I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached to my body. Alright. So I think it came out pretty good. Alright, so for a first try, I think it came out pretty good, okay? I'm not even gonna lie. I'm happy with it. Let me cut this. Alright, so for a first try, I am very happy with it. I've never done it before, and I got it decent, so yay. So let me show you what I was thinking. If I can get this open. So this chain came with it. It's a meter long. I don't need a meter of it. Let me double check, y'all. Give me a second, because this is for me. Don't think I'm gonna need a meter. Right. So right about here, and I don't know if I can take that off, so I'm going to try cutting it. Give me a second, y'all. Alright, y'all, so I'm going to use this. Probably could have used the whole length, but I didn't want to. I can use it for something else. So, let me find my split rings. Now, what I'm going to do, like I said, these are split rings, not jump rings, so they're slightly different. They're kind of like a keychain ring. So, I never used these before. They have their own tool, but we don't have that. I have what I have. Fudge. Oh, this is crazy. I keep dropping it. I bought it, so I am going to use it. Just gotta figure out how to use it. Like I said, it's like a keychain, so I just gotta figure this out. There we go. Shoot! Y'all probably getting a good laugh out of me. Just having problems. Alright, so let's try this again. Okay, just like a keyring. And while I'm doing that, so I don't have to redo it, I'm gonna attach this to it too, so that it's a one-go thingy. Get it on there. I've always had problems with key rings, y'all. Give me a second. Let me see if I can pop this open a little bit more. on the end and yay, I got it on there. Alright, and then you just, like a keyring, pop it through. And there's that. Now I just gotta get the other end. So it's not too bad. A little hard, but not too bad. Alright. So again, I need to find the tool that's actually for these keyring thingies. These split rings. So I can use it to my advantage. Alright. Y'all, this is hilarious. It's like threading a needle that I can't see. Oh, okay, I might be able to do it without it because it's closer to the edge. Let me just double check. This chain's gonna be twisted, I can see that now. Oh, this is hilarious. I really can't get it on there. My eyesight's horrible because this is like right in my line of view. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I got it on there. Just, oh, I knew it was gonna fall off. Oh, that's hilarious. So I don't think I'm a split ring kind of person unless I got the right tool, because this should not be this hard. I don't think. Y'all, I don't know. Alright, I got it on there. Shouldn't have took that long. Alright, so there is the necklace. I think it's really cute. I like long necklaces so it doesn't bother me. So we're going to move on to the next one. Like I said, for the first time, I think I did really good. I will learn as I get better. So we're going to move on to the earrings that I want to make to match, to kind of match this necklace, y'all. It's not going to be matchy, but it'll match because the pendants aren't even the same. But it'll match enough. So I'm not going to use split rings. I'm going to borrow some of my mom's jump rings for this. And I got some, not hoops, but dangly earring thingies, whatever they're called. I don't know what these are called. The non-post earrings. Not really sure what these are called. Alright, y'all, so I'm not going to be able to do what I thought I was going to be able to do, so I'm going to have to use the wire. Actually, give me a second. Of course, I'll have all this on the... I have all this on the list, but I forgot I'm going to need eye pins for the earrings because it's not going to work the way I thought it would because I'm an idiot. So I'm going to put my 3 beads on there. do this. I'm gonna try something, either it'll work or it won't. And if it doesn't work, then I will again buy my mom new beads. All right, so I'm gonna take, I put the charm on there too. And now I'm bending this. Probably doing it wrong, but I'm just trying to get it where it's close. And then I'm going to take the flush cutters. I'm going to cut this and see if I did an okay job. Okay, it's a little crooked maybe. And I don't know, I don't think that's too bad. Again, not bad for a first try. So let me get another one, and I'm gonna do that again and see if I can do 2 of them. I was originally just gonna do the 3 beads and flip that over, and then add this with a what's it called, jump ring, but this kind of worked. Come on, stop it. Let me see if I can get this. I might have messed it up. But I am, you know, trying new things here that I've never really done before. Trying to get this flat to it like I did the last one, so I can flush cut it. There we go. do it a little bit more because I don't want to cut it unless it's like flesh on it. There we go. All right. Then I'm gonna make sure it don't come off. I'll do the same with this one. This one's a little bit bigger. But it's fine. I just want to make sure it's okay. So there's that. Like I said, not bad for a first try with doing certain things. So that's how you do that. Hopefully y'all got to see exactly what I was doing because it was not easy trying to do that. Alright y'all, one's fine. You just have to wear it a certain way, but that's fine. You gotta make sure you put it in the right ear, otherwise it'll be backwards, but it's fine. I don't want them to be too long anyways. I mean, I could probably do 2 smaller jump rings in the place of 1. That way it wouldn't matter which earring, but it's fine. It's fine. It works. And that's all that matters. So you just close them up. Sorry. I like to make sure they're like as close together as can be. No gap. Why am I having problems with this? There we go. Let me make sure. I think I put it on backwards. I did. I put it on backwards, y'all. All that, just have to take it off and put it on the right way. That was stupid. Doom, 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 doom. Right. Now it's the right way. Alright, so that's the earrings. You saw the necklace. I enjoyed doing this. I had fun, even though it was a little stressful. I liked it. If you liked it, please, please, please like, share, subscribe, and comment down below because it does help my channel grow. And I will see y'all next time. Bye!